Well, you are looking at, first of all, the easiest fan light that you could possibly ever buy to install. It is #1, brand new. I mentioned earlier, Bell+Howell, a trusted name for 117 years. You can see her doing it. I did a video. We're going to be sharing that with everyone a little later on. In a million years, I would never think, oh yeah, you could put a fan together and install it. Yes, you can. All right, let's talk about something right off the bat. The light, oh my gosh, it's so crazy bright. It's 1,000 lumens, and you can see it up here. The fan, there are 5 speeds. I'm like over here going, oh, I'm already freezing because it's putting off so much air. I install mine right as you're walking into my home. It is unbelievable. Okay, are you ready for the best part? Lowest price we found, from $59.99, which when you're considering the fact that it's a fan, that it's a light, that's an incredible buy, it's $39.99. But we didn't even stop there. We have it available for everyone on 5 flex pay payments. So it is only $8 on any credit card, debit, PayPal, this home. And then let me share with else. Color choices. So you have 2 color choices. Here we have it available in the black. The black is exclusive. Over here we have it available in the white. The sales are something like 10-to-1 with the white. So the white is 100% going to be gone first today. You get the matching remote controls that come along with it. You get 2 extenders as well. Everything you need to put it together. Incredible today's special. And let me bring in my fabulous guest so I can step over here because it's absolutely freezing.
I've been doing the hosts a favor today because it's so cold.
It's so cold. That's why I've never seen you in a jacket here.
I've had to.
Chad, yes. I love it. It's so amazing. I can't even believe how quick and simple and easy it is. But the light and the power this puts off, unbelievable.
Yeah, I'll take everybody through it. How about that?
Do it.
I'm going to start from the very beginning. I'm going to turn it off for a second because it's as easy as installing a light bulb. The joke with Adam Freeman and I when we launched this at midnight was how many hosts does it take to screw in a socket fan? And so I'm just going to unscrew this completely so you can just see there's no trickery. This is not a TV, anything like that. You're going to pop the blades on. I'll show you that in just a little bit. And then you're just going to screw it back in. Now you noticed when I unscrewed it, it was, well, before I flipped the switch, it was on speed 5 and the brightest. Now I'm just gonna flip the switch again, nothing in my hands, it automatically comes back on the same way it went off. There's actually a little memory built into the socket fan. So you can use your switch just like you always have, but we do give you a remote control. But if you're used to going down to the basement and just flipping the switch or up to the attic, you're able to do all of that. And in fact, I'm going to turn the light off so you can actually see the remote control. There's a little light picture, a fan picture, and then off and then on. You're never going to be confused. We're actually even going to give you a bracket so you can just keep your remote control in its handy little holder. We're going to give you 3M tape and some screws so you can put that wherever you want, and then you'll always know where your remote control is at. And if I turn that brightness up to 3, the highest brightest setting, that is 1,000 lumens of light. It is extremely cold because we're trying to show you, but you don't have to be freezing. Level 5 is a little too intense for a lot of us unless you're having a hot flash. 1, 2, or 3 is where you're going to keep it most of the time. Fabric pinwheel, okay? And it's not one of those plasticky ones. This is a very heavy-duty fabric pinwheel.
That's a great point,
which gives you a good example of how it's able to move the air. But Bobby, wow, what we did here was side by side. So incandescent bulb versus, because I realized I was going to be taking your socket where you already had a regular light bulb, right?
Right.
And I said, if I'm going to have to replace that, I got to show you what it looks like. You're not losing any light. You're gaining a lot more light, but getting the circulation as well.
Exactly. And can we dim the lights? Because I think showing how bright this is, because that's what blew my mind. I couldn't believe how incredibly bright the light was. And honestly, the power that this fan, because you look at it and go, oh, and I did the same thing. I took it out of the box and go, well, how can that do much speed or much power or air?
Yes.
It's amazing what this moves.
Patented.
It is
The
patented?
engineers spent years, the engineers, it's a whole team,
Yeah.
to get the right angle of the blades to give you that speed of delivery of the wind. And there's a difference between breeze and wind. This is a great example. If you take a look at my hands right here,
Wow.
they're both mine. This one is under the incandescent bulb. This one's under our LED technology up to 1,000 lumens of light. Hi, I'm right here. But at the end of the day, if I was off, that's all you would see, right? And that's fine until you know that there's something better. And again, I just flipped the switch, like I didn't have to use the remote or do anything fancy.
Exactly.
It automatically comes on the same way it went off. So whatever your favorite setting is, it'll always be like that. And then that pinwheel gives you the example of the wind speed that you're talking about. In the video, Bobby, you're gonna see some of that extensions, which is great for the can lighting, the recess lighting, things like that, which is just wonderful. But also if you wanna bring it down a little further. If you have 12 foot,
That's what I did with mine. I use the extender of mine at home.
Yeah, you probably, everything in our studio is 8 feet. So normal ceiling height, 8 feet.
Okay.
Your ceilings are probably 10 or 12 at your house for sure.
Yeah, they're definitely a little
I saw
higher.
you on that ladder in that video.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the balloons. This has been a great demonstration today. Now, the fan is off because the balloons go everywhere, okay? And I'm just gonna try to give you an example of how much speed. So here's speed 1. You'll notice them start to sway, right? They start to dance around. That's great. But by the time I get to 2 or 3, 3 is like what I say, you just came back in from a 90-degree day from walking the dog. Right, and you need that speed. It's on the ground already. Now if I do 4 and 5, you're gonna see these balloons never really come off the ground. But to prove it to you,
that's amazing.
These are filled with helium, okay? These are party balloons. And then if I turn it off, you're gonna notice there's no TV trick here. It's the breeze doing it. And so let that helium go right back. It's gonna rise all the way back up. It is absolutely insane. That breeze takes a second to go away, by the way.
Yeah,
you
it
see how the
definitely
breeze,
does.
it kicked off, and now that helium goes right back to the top.
Amazing. So don't look at it and go, how in the world can that really provide a tremendous amount of air? Holy cow, it does, and fast. And you're right, because I've been basically keeping mine on 3. 5 is, like, it blows your hair. It's like,
well, we're trying to show you also the diameter. I can walk all the way out of the shot. Because it's not, you don't have to be right here.
Underneath it. Yeah, because I can definitely completely feel it over here, over here.
I was joking that we keep backing away from the fans because they're so strong. But because we keep them on 5 here, just to be dramatic, it's TV, we want to show you the strength of it. You at home, I bet you're going to do 1, 2, or 3. By the time you get to 5, that is when you're hot, and you're like, I just need a few minutes. It's like when you open the freezer door. I'm guilty of this. I open the freezer because I'm having one of those moments. I'm like, oh, I'm just so exhausted and hot.
Stand in front of this.
Yes, and cool off. That's your speed 5, and then you'll just crank it back down for sure. But the balloons are just a great example because it's hard to show you what it actually feels like.
Exactly, that is a great demonstration. Okay, so I had a sample, and Chad's like, okay, can you go home and install it? I'm like, oh, I don't know, I've never installed a fan before. But I want to show you my video. I did it. You can do it too. Here you go.
Hi guys. Okay, I am going to put together the Bell+Howell socket fan light. So I took everything out of the box. It's so really simple. I'm going to start with the blades. You can see they have these little holes like on the top. So all you do is just kind of slide them right in, and boom, you can hear them like lock in. And so this is going to go into a socket in the ceiling. So I need I believe we will call it an extender. So, and all that does, you can see it just twist right on to the top. That's it. I'm ready. Okay, here's my fan. I am installing my very first fan, by the way. So all you do, and is like it's a regular light socket. So I'm just gonna hold it, try to hold it straight, and just twist it and twist it. And then hit the fan. So there's the fan. And then that's 1. But check this out. I hit it again, 2nd speed. Hit a 3rd time, and let me tell you, it's really blowing some air. A 4th speed. Woohoo! 5 speeds. Whoa! And you can actually see if I stick my hair underneath it, it's blowing my hair. Yeah. Ta-da! I did it! Bell+Howell. It's an amazing Today Special coming up. You don't want to miss it.
I have to tell you, I Didn't think I could do that. Well, first of all, it's so easy to put together, right? The blades just snap right on. But it was so easy because all you're doing is like, if you can screw in a light bulb, you can install this fan. I mean, that's how simple it is. But once again, I mean, we cannot say enough. The airflow that comes out of this fan, and the light is off the charts because there's 3 speeds for the light and 5 for the fan.
Correct. And so any standard light socket, that's what the extender you're seeing on your screen, you can lower it down a little bit. You're going to get 2 of those, color matching. You're going to get 2, so you can bring it down twice as that far, really. And that's going to be great for those of you who have a higher ceiling. Any light socket. You don't need an electrician. There's no wiring. There's no hiring. Oh, that's a great shot. This pinwheel, I'm not shaking my hand. Like, it's literally going side to side. It wants to jump out of my hand.
Yeah, that's the fastest I've seen one of these go in the studio.
And by the way, the lighting department here is so great. They put these fans exactly 8 feet from the ground, like a normal, traditional ceiling height would be.
I love that.
And so that you get a good idea of how much breeze, and there's a difference between breeze and wind. By the time you get to 5, it's a wind. It is no longer a breeze.
It is a wind.
And that's important for those of us who want that. Why would you ever have a fan if you didn't want it to be powerful?
Well, let's think about this. Okay, it is starting to get warm. I mean, already here in Florida, like I know I was outdoors the other day. I almost passed out. I got my car, it's 106. So look, the whole point of this is being able to install these in your home, save money on your electric bill, right? I mean, that's what fans are for. So, I mean, to me, we have them in every, you want them in every room in your home. You want them in every bedroom. You want them in the rooms you're spending time in, the kitchen. But the fact that you don't have to hire an electrician to come in and install, do all of the wiring for you. You just put it in the socket. I mean, like I said, if you can turn a light bulb in a socket, that's how easy this is.
That's
and
it.
I like that you do get they are called extenders. I wasn't sure, but yeah.
And you're gonna get 2. The black will come with black ones. The white comes with white ones. You know, you're seeing like 2 or 3 in the studio here in different sections, of course. We launched this last year in the marketplace out in stores. HSN wanted it. We just couldn't get enough to play. You know, HSN needs a lot. We didn't have enough inventory to really play here. But the feedback we got was everyone was buying 3 or 4. And we thought, why? But then after we thought about the question, we go, oh, it makes sense. Because the garage, the basement, the shed, the lanai, the sunroom, the
closets even.
Adam was talking about like Oliver's room, right? The kids' room.
The kids' rooms, absolutely.
They're going to be moving and shifting around as they grow up. They're going to want different things. This is the easy peasy, no mess, no fuss. Just screw it in, no wiring, no money, no hiring, nothing like that. And it gets you that ceiling fan wherever you want it. Above where you do the dishes, above where you're cooking in the kitchen, in the garage, above the work shed. I could go on and on. Oh, the light and the fan work independently. So I can turn this light off and the fan will stay on. Why is that important? Think about the attic or the basement. You may not always want the light on, so you can still get that circulation.
In the kids' rooms, or bedroom,
even
right?
Also where you don't want a light, but you want a fan. Great idea, Bobby, right? And so it's a great example of how to get circulation in places that might be musty or a little smelly. Even a customer wrote that they put one in the pantry because there's always that old food smell, that stale. You know what I'm saying? Like,
really
with all your pastas and your breads and everything, you get that smell in your pantry. This gets it out, and then just use the extender or don't. It's up to you.
What about like an RV or something too,
as long as there's a light socket, you're able to do it.
Here's the thing, my friends. You're buying this at the lowest price we found. We did all the comparison shopping for you from $59.99, $39.99, and then today, additionally, you still have the 5 flex $8 on any credit card to get this home. And all you do, so you're looking at the 2 choices. You choose your black or the white. The black, by the way, is exclusive, but the black, nope, the sales are like 90% going out in the white. And I put that out there because the white 100% will be gone first. But when you think about this, don't think about buying just one. Really take a moment to think about all of the rooms in your home that could benefit from a crazy, crazy bright light that you're looking at, from amazing amount of airflow. Allows you the chance, you don't have to run your air conditioning as high. You're going to end up saving a tremendous amount of money. But if you're like me, I really didn't have an appreciation until I put it together installed it, saw the light, and felt the air. So
Yes.
I think that you honestly have to get this home, because to me, I even looked at it and went, well, what are those little blades gonna do? But it's amazing what those little blades do.
Yeah, we had to take a lot of time to design the blades because we knew your recessed lighting, your can lighting is gonna be really close to your wall. And so the engineers had to spend a lot of time to get the right angle. This is too much, but to get the
No,
right,
I like it.
to get the right angle of the blade,
Yeah.
to where they could keep the blade short, so it wouldn't hit the wall or anything like
yes.
that. And but to deliver the wind speed that you want or the breeze speed that you want. And so here, the point of this little scenario here is that Bobby and I are in this bed. The fan, I know it's hard on TV, is all the way up here, and we're back here. Okay, we're laying in bed. And I can turn the light off because you probably want the light off when you're going to sleep.
Definitely.
Can you feel the breeze?
Yeah, that's why I grabbed the blanket.
Oh, I didn't even know. You can feel it, okay? The point of this whole thing is it's room-filling breeze, okay? It's small, but it's mighty. And one of my favorite things to do is, at any presentation, is sort of under-promise and over-deliver.
Yeah.
Because then you guys write great reviews and you guys love the product.
Exactly.
When you feel this, you're gonna go, oh my goodness.
I get it.
All I did was screw it into my light socket.
Yeah, you're
Take
right. You
down
will
that
get it when
bulb.
you get it with this one.
Yes, it doesn't matter. This is LED technology, so if you are still using an incandescent bulb anywhere in your house, those incandescent bulbs just put off heat, adding to the summertime temperatures. This is cool to the touch, it will always be cool. Let me turn that light back on so you can see low, medium, and high. 1,000 lumens on its highest setting. 4 blades with 5 speeds, 1,000 lumens of LED light, long lasting.
Crazy.
And then don't forget, what you're seeing on your screen there is with the extender, you're getting 2 of those extenders so you can really, I don't care how deep your light socket is.
So you basically can add one extender to the other
They combine.
extender. So that's why you have the 2, so
And
if you have to drop it
I'll
down
show
even
you.
more.
Yeah, I'll show you in just a few minutes.
Okay,
yeah.
and we're gonna jump back over too and also show you really again the light, because I think we have to really dim the lights to really show everyone. You guys, again, you got it. You get it when you get it. And honestly, when you get this home, oh my gosh, over 10,000 of these have now been spoken for. So if you've been thinking about it, you've been on the fence, you have not yet made your purchase, all I can encourage you is just get them home. Or take a moment to walk around your house and think of the different areas where you would love to be able to have more light and more air. I mean, incredible, like the garage, or if you have like sheds or anything, like just, and even smaller rooms, closets even. Think about that.
Yes, there's a couple of, it went pretty viral on TikTok, of course. And so there's a lot of people on TikTok who had them in their closets.
Yeah, see, I'd closet immediately.
Where they get dressed, where they're putting on their makeup above their vanity. I mean, how many times you're like, oh, let me go cool off before I put my concealer on because I'm all sweaty.
Right.
This gets rid of all that. Now there's the double extender. Now one of those would probably be inside your socket and the other one comes out, but that's larger than my hand coming out of there, which really gives you the length that you need. Okay, let me put this one down for a second, because when you open the box, your blades are gonna be in your box separate. And you saw in Bobby's video just how easy it is. It's that simple. I don't even really need to look at it. They just click into place. So there's 3 little clicks, 3 little spaces there that just click. So you're just gonna take each of your blades, you're gonna just take 30 seconds and do this. And you hear it click. You probably can't hear it through my microphone, but Bobby knows for sure because she did this at home.
Sure did.
You just click it in like this, and that's all you have to do. Boom, done like that. I'm done. Then I just screw it in. You're used
That's
to
it.
Honestly, the hardest part of our job is like, no, it really is that simple.
Yeah, I know it. It's like you keep thinking, oh, it's easy. Yeah, sure, it's easy. Because a lot of times, people say it's easy, and I'm like, yeah, no, not for me. Yeah, this is so easy. And boom, that's it. That's it.
Boom.
And off you go. You turn it on, and we'll lower the lights again just to kind of give you an idea of just how bright. And again, I think honestly, like I keep saying, when you get it home is when you're really going to appreciate how bright it is. But like even from, it will show you the shot. Look, even that you can see. I mean, how the difference,
the
right?
difference in my skin tone, my hair, my clothing. This makes a difference. And when we're talking about the closet, from the blues to the blacks, you've walked out of the house with a black shoe or a blue shoe.
Exactly.
Right? Mismatching because it's too dark. The color you're gonna get.
That's amazing. All right, look at, I'm gonna interrupt you, but look
Same
at
person.
Chad's hands. That's where you can see how crazy bright this light is, because it's very, very difficult to convey that to everybody. Look, and I would say to anyone at all, as you're looking at this right now, I mean, at $39.99, I mean, first of all, what
And
do you
I
pay?
didn't tan one. They're both the same, so you can see. I didn't tan them. They're
Exactly.
the same hands.
That is amazing. And this is the lowest price that we found, but honestly, because of the brightness, because of the power, the air circulation that this crazy fan gives you, I'm telling you, you're gonna end up saving a lot of money in the months when you're cranking down that air.
Yep.
To try to cool off that house.
I don't mean to interrupt you.
No,
you make a great point, and I have not mentioned this at all today. The #1 recommendation is if you have a vent, an AC vent, or even a heat vent in your ceiling next to a light socket, that's where you put this, because it will pick up that vent air, the AC blowing out, and really circulate it. Same thing in the wintertime with your heat. Right? If you have it anywhere close to a vent where you already have your air conditioning, heat, or cooling air coming into your home, this will just take it and maximize it, giving you all the efficiency that you really need with the cost savings that you want, right? Because nobody loves to crank their AC down to 65 just to cool off the entire house when you're not even going upstairs. This gets you that place. Also, in the summertime, really think about your attics, your basement, your garages, your sheds, your sun porches. That little bit of circulation will keep it fresh and clean and smell good at the same time, as well as circulating the air. That's good for your furniture, your pets, humans, all of it. And if you're an air purifier, we sell lots of air purifiers here. As Jim and Ken would tell you, the only way to clean the air is to move the air. And so this helps you move that air.
And look at how fast that fan's going. And again, that's not a plastic fan, by the way, that's paper.
I just had to hold it with 2 hands.
I know, I noticed you are. Like, we're over here shaking like leaves. I mean, look at my fingers, they're purple. So, and don't forget, it's just black or white. But just a word to the wise, because the white 100% is gonna be gone first. It's like 9 or almost 10 to 1 in the sales for the black. But the black is exclusive, so if you have maybe like a little more modern or industrial style decor in your home, or you want the one to put out in the shed, how perfect is that going to be? Because you can put it absolutely anywhere. Well over 10,000 have now been spoken for, and don't buy one. I keep saying that. You will have wished that you bought more when you get it home and when you set it up and when you plug it in. And like I said, I did it myself. I did it to myself. I put it together myself. I installed it myself, and anybody can do it. I can maybe even share my video again for a minute, and then we'll go back over to the balloons if you like. But I think it's important because this is not, it is definitely not in my wheelhouse to install a fan by any means, but I did it. Here you go.
Hi guys. Okay, I am going to put together the Bell+Howell socket fan light. So I took everything out of the box. It's so really simple. I'm going to start with the blades. You can see they have these little holes like on the top. So all you do is just kind of slide them right in, and boom, you can hear them like lock in. And so this is going to go into a socket in the ceiling. So I need I believe we will call it an extender. So, and all that does, you can see it just twist right on to the top. That's it. Okay. Alrighty. Here's my fan. I am installing my very first fan, by the way. So all you do, and is like it's a regular light socket. So I'm just going to hold it, try to hold it straight, and just twist it and twist it. And then hit the fan. So there's the fan. And then that's one. But check this out. I hit it again, 2nd speed, hit a 3rd time, and let me tell you, it's really blowing some air. A 4th speed. Woohoo! 5 speeds. Whoa! And you can actually see if I stick my hair underneath it, it's blowing my hair. Yeah. Ta-da! I did it! Bell+Howell. It's an amazing Today Special coming up. You don't want to miss it.
That's right. You do not want to miss it. And I know we have a clock that is already up on your screen, so check it out. Okay.
I just laugh because the balloons can't stay up anymore.
The
fan's going.
Right.
Okay, let me try to turn it
down.
off.
And these are helium balloons.
Yeah, let me just put them back in the position. I'm going to do it faster. Okay, there we go. So now they're back in the position. 1, 2, 3. I know we're running out of time, I'm getting nervous. 4.
I know.
And so they go towards
Boom.
Bobby, but watch as I get to 5. And here's what I'm trying to point out to you, is that you'll start to see them, if I get out of the wind also, they'll start to go in sort of a circle if they can ever get out of their position, because it is holding them down.
It's holding, exactly.
And that means for you that you're gonna be cooled off. And you don't have to stand right underneath it.
No, not at all.
You can be away from it. The bed area you saw was away from it. There's off on the light, 1, 2, 3. That's 1,000 lumens on its highest, brightest setting. Wow. 1 is plenty, 2 is plenty, but we think about everybody has a different scenario. The garage is gonna need that 1,000 lumen. The bedroom's gonna need option 1, right? And so you're in complete control with the remote control, but if you don't use the remote control, if you're using your light switch like normal, it always goes off and comes back on with your light switch the same way that you set it with the remote control.
So
you
great.
find your favorite setting and then you use your light switch. That means you're just maneuvering through your house like you always have maneuvered through your house. I'm not asking you to do anything different except get that circulation and that light where you've always wanted it at a really affordable price.
Really, if like the lowest price we found, and that's the extender, of which there are 2, so you can add both the extenders together if you need to drop it down even a little bit lower, but $8 on any credit card to get this home. And like we said, you really cannot appreciate it till you get it home. You see how easy it is to put together, and then you stand underneath it, right? And appreciate the brightness of the light, the amount of air that this puts out. It's crazy. And that you can really use it anywhere at all. Anywhere there's a socket,
That's right.
you use it.
And only
That's
takes
it.
1 person.
1 person. That's
Screw it
it.
in there.
1 person. I did it all myself. My husband had the phone, right? He had to do the video, but like I did the whole thing myself, and just blown away by it. And I like it too because we have it like right in the entrance. So I mean, but again, you're right. Just flip the switch,
That's it.
and on it goes. So which is incredible. Black or white. And the black, by the way, totally exclusive. So if you want the black one, definitely grab it while it's here, because and the white one definitely way out in. I just walked right in front of it. Okay. Way out in the lead at $39.99. 869-591 is your number. So do not hang up. We're going to continue to take all of the calls, but we're going to stay in the cooling mode again. But don't forget, you can HSN Plus are free and dive into the total shopping experience. We have a lot of amazing shows too. If you've never checked this out before, you know, lots of shows you love, some new ones, lots of favorites. And by the way, you can stream absolutely anywhere for free. So you stream right now at plus.hsn.com. So that's plus.hsn.com. I came over to the amazing,